Good
We are
heights.
here.
Bastion, main campaign, episode 8,
Yes.
the Shadowbane crypt. When we last left our heroes on the Isle of Bastion, kind of sheltered away on the far, far west of the seas, away from the Sword Coast in the Forgotten Realms, we had the group head southward towards a region known as the Anguished Vale, a corrupt forest that has a dark curse over it. At the center of the forest, an old gnomish tower, very similar, perhaps in the past. It was once a symbol of beauty, fine gnomish ingenuity and machinery, as these several ancient clockwork towers still scatter the island proper. One just north of the capital city, but this one now just a decayed, almost like a shattered wine bottle that just sort of juts up out of the ground in the midst of this forest. It was once host to a dark and corrupt power that had encased it in this almost nether shale, this black rock manifest from both the elemental planes and the plane of shadow, as Bastion is a battleground of Shar and her twin sister Selune, who have oftentimes used their influence to protect or misguide the leadership of this fledgling country. The heroes are needed again. Currently, our group is heading into the crypt of a group of heroes, or at least two of them, that had been betrothed. Roland Shadowbane had once himself hailed from the city of Bastion, the capital, and his beloved Ithwin Marsh, a half-elf ranger who hailed from the Dragon Wild in the northwest of the isle itself, had fought the evil that had manifested here in this dark place more than 150 years ago. They now lie interred together in the back of this tomb. With them, some of their implements that they had used to battle these fell spirits, these dark entities trying to breach the veil that is now thinned as the tower has perhaps once again returned. You guys stepped forth in Agamwald and had dealt with the abbot, a fallen Asimir, who put you to kind of a sick and sinister test. A worshipper of Kelemvor, the god of the dead. He wanted to make sure that you understood the severity of what lies before you within the Vale's forest, and to see what it is that you were willing to do. Were you willing to die? Because that might be what it takes in order to perform the task that you need to uphold. You then descended down into the crypt, out into the main cemetery, where you had saw sort of like a squelching, squirming mass nearby in a crypt. And from these coffers, the crumbling stone spilled forth thousands of maggots, which kind of engulfed you. And while disgusting, only a minor irritation. But after clearing this infestation from you and peering into the darkness of the crypt, slowly forming above you, kind of leeching out of the ceiling, this ethereal form, a ghostly visage of a horrifying looking woman who screamed loudly. All of you, I believe, had passed your saves, and then as a matter of game mechanics, I believe, Talok, you ended up sort of taking the L, and I believe you passed your save, but you passed it good enough to not be aged by its scream ability, but you are frightened of it at this point.
I really don't like ghosts. I really don't like ghosts.
Yes,
they ain't
like-
that bad.
like a fine steak. And so as Talok, yelps or what have you, you see the ghost basically like completely spread as if being hung from a cross, basically on the ceiling straight above you. These wispy drapes of clothing kind of dripping down and swirling and evaporating in ghostly mist, as she just eyes all of you and in just a haunting voice utters the words, "Defilers, you will leave this place or die."
I don't think we defiled anything. If anything, we've been defiled since we've been here, ma'am.
Her form begins to suck back up into the ceiling above. What do you guys do?
That was freaky.
Is she just going? Are you just going, ma'am?
I think she's just going.
All right.
See you later.
Huh.
Bye.
Am I unfrightened now?
That was gross. Man, you okay, Taylor?
No, I don't like undead. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, she seemed like a nice
He-
lady.
No, she did not.
Okay.
I never know with ghosts whether they're
Really?
friendly kind or
Heebie-jeebies?
kill you kind.
What are you saying over there?
Heebie... Nothing.
Who's Hebe?
Nothing.
They scare me, all right?
I know a Hebe.
You know a Hubie?
Yeah.
That's not a
I went to
weird.
school with-
Well, I think we should keep moving. I don't want to be here when that
Yeah,
thing comes
let's
back.
do that.
That'll
Yeah,
just
like,
be
go
preparing us.
ahead.
Is that
I'm
again?
not going first. There's gonna be more of those. Manassas, why don't you take the lead?
I can take the lead for you, Tala.
Here, I got it.
Yeah.
That's
Go on.
good.
Sure, you know what, Kelpie, you go first.
I'm doing
That
like
goes
a
very well.
little, like happy pluck on my banjo as I'm walking forward.
I shrug and follow Kelpie.
With kind of multiple, we'll say, out of combat saves within a minute's time or less, Talak, you kind of shake off the overall fear that you have taken. That effect will end. As you guys move forward, I just want to verify again, what's the vision situation with the group? Kelpie, you have dark vision, yes. Talak, yes.
Yes.
Manassas, human.
Human. I believe I had like lit a torch last time. So I like
Got it.
torch in one hand, ball and chain the other.
Okay, and you're using, are you using that sensor, like the flail almost?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. And then Moss, dark vision as Warforged, yes?
Nope.
Nope? Oh, okay.
I was
all right.
going off of the light from Manassas.
Got it. Nadine, Shifter,
Yes.
yes. Okay, cool. All
A
right,
lot.
just keep that in mind as you guys peer and reveal things. This isn't true dynamic lighting in a sense, but let's
I
do
think
some
I have 90
reveals.
feet.
Damn.
So your guys' marching order, Kelpie, as you head your way, you see a couple of crypts into the walls down here to the south. And then let's do some, let's see, is this a reveal square? Let's see, boop, boop. Oh, is that cute little reveal square. The corridor goes upwards for quite a ways. And let's
So we
just go
move
ahead.
to kind of get in order.
I
Yeah.
hold
You
Max.
see
Okay, I
Talok
wanna
just sort
go
of slowly
here,
peer over
behind everyone.
Kelpie's shoulder from behind him. What do you see? Is there anything there?
Go.
I don't see
Manassas, where do you want to go?
nothing. Why
I'll
is
go.
Why is? What do you mean?
Hmm?
I'm in front. Why is Manassas in charge?
I can go behind you, Kelpie, if that's what you want.
I'm staying right behind Kelpie.
Yeah, I want.
You're
I
in the
got-
middle.
I gotta take a new. I gotta take a new role.
I
As
put a
team
hand
leader,
on-
I think we need to first thing first is when we get out of here, we need to get matching outfits. But we could
I'd-
work on that later.
Absolutely not.
All right,
No.
Kobe,
let's march
as
out.
as you
Let's go.
make your way to about there, passing the stairwell and kind of peering around, before you at the end of the hall, you see a collapsed, almost like doorway, where lots of rubble and block has kind of collapsed in on what used to be a passageway forward. Stepping out from that rubble, the ghostly woman appears again. This
Oh, shit.
time, a longbow, a spectral longbow in hand, and she reaches
Want a
back,
bow?
pulls out like a phantom arrow, knocks it, draws it, and you see the tip of that ghostly arrow just catch on fire.
Everybody
Just
duck.
blue flames. As she screams defilers and just looses that arrow straight down the hallway towards you all.
Helpy, why are you in
I wanna-
front? No.
Down,
You
Mr.
wanted to be in
President.
front.
Nick,
You wanted to be in front.
I am.
Ah!
Can I down Mr. President, Kelvin?
We roll
It's up to
initiative?
you guys. I mean, if you guys want to, she's
What?
gonna
Yeah.
she's gonna be
Nah.
playing some cat. She's gonna play some cat and mouse for sure.
Wait, I
Um,
don't think we fight her.
What?
Why?
Yes.
Watch
I mean,
this.
we don't have to kill her, but we should incapacitate
How
her.
much damage did that do to me?
So yeah, that is going to. It's going to do 5 necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah, we should. We should.
I'm immediately
least-
gonna grab Kelpie by the foot because I'm already down on the ground.
Can I use my boots and spring towards her?
Yeah, you totally can. We can kind of we can handle this sort of as like loosey goosey combat if we want right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can just leap towards her.
I
And
follow.
Billy combat.
Let me. I think
Aw.
I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do.
Before you do that,
Uh-huh.
do I have time to, before he gets there, to unleash a spell or a cantrip?
Yeah, I mean, I can have both of you just roll me just dex rolls to see who maybe you can act first.
I think Kelpie would like me to move first in this situation.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you
it
can
also
go.
could just be the
Yeah.
marching order,
Well,
since that's the
I rolled a
order we
7,
see it in.
so-
I mean,
Mhm.
if you're okay with me going first, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver. I'm just going to take out my tattooed arm from my pocket, I guess. And I'm going to.
Sheathe my
You watch
arm.
as some of the
Take your
runes
arm out of your
begin
pocket.
glowing, this like almost
The
like
whole
dark green
pocket.
purple. And as he
Oh
snaps
my
his fingers, around the ghost head is like this crown of fire that just sort of opens up a bit and then snaps into it. And they need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Wow, that was
Magic.
4.
Ooh.
Alright, so they're going to take 1d6 damage. They take 2 points of psychic damage, and they have to subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw they make.
Very cool. Very cool.
all right, Beatrice. I don't know if that's your name usually. Let's talk. And I cast Zone of Truth.
What? What?
Okay.
I'm gonna talk
Oh.
to her. Guys,
You know?
cannot be.
Yeah, at Chris, they will be subtracting 1d4 from their saving throw for this.
Got it. Can you link the spell card for me here, please?
I just kind of turn over to Nadine like, what is he? What?
I don't.
At this point, I'm not
don't,
complaining. Let him talk to it.
Don't.
I'm going to
This is his
slowly
thing. This
squeeze
is
behind.
his thing.
Yeah, I just like turn
We
around.
just
with, like,
have
a
to
big
not let him
smile
get
and, like, a
hit.
thumbs up. I got.
He's
I-
kind of look.
Kelpie.
He's kind of a mercy guy.
Did that?
My
Kelpie, can you,
jaw's hanging, just
yeah,
like,
can you? I think
Oh,
you have to
I
expand the
casted
spell
it.
card.
That's,
Yeah, yeah.
I accidentally casted it there. There you go.
it's a charisma save, I believe. Wisdom.
I guess okay. It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't use the word charm. It is an enchantment, but it doesn't use the word charm. So I
Mhm.
think this is fun. We'll go with this.
It's not a charm effect.
Nah.
Cool. DC 14 Ka, and then that's going to be with a minus 1d4. We'll handle that in a second. I does not need to roll it. All right. You see the ghostly vision of the woman, almost kind of like her flesh kind of shimmers a bit and she like repairs itself, like less horrid now, more half elf looking.
Mm. Who all is caught in this? Is it just me and her?
It looks like Talok's at the very edge of it.
Yes.
I would have been hanging next to Talok.
I don't think Talok's in it. I think he's like at the border of it.
I just wouldn't say anything.
Push
I mean,
him.
if you want me to make the save, I can, but I'm
No,
just not
you're
going to say
fine.
anything. So.
You're fine. All right, lady.
All right.
What's your name?
She just kind of just confused.
Can't lie.
She looks around and she searches her memory to the best of her ability. And then it kind of just dawns on her, and you see these kind of just, it's not that her eyes are black, it's just there's just a dark void of ethereal. It's almost, she has no pupils, no whites whatsoever. And she just kind of stares at you with these just empty vacuums, and she goes, Ithwen.
That's a very pretty name. Is that Ethwin? Is that how you say that? All right.
She
so
doesn't say anything.
What's who defiled you? What's the problem? We're here to help, maybe.
They came and desecrated the crypt.
That wasn't very kind of them. What if we undesecrate it?
This is in here. It must be removed.
Okay. I can do that.
She looks kind of in the direction of the corridor that is kind of sealed to your west, kind of a reinforced wooden door with kind of rusty metal bands. It has kind of a, basically it's a big piece of wood that kind of swivels as a lock here in the door jamb. Do not defile this place.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fair deal. We help you out. You don't hit me with arrows anymore. How's that sound?
I want to return to rest.
All right. Well, you do that. We'll help you do that. We'll clean this place up or whatever, and we'll make sure we don't break nothing. I just turn around to the group and like, this is going well, guys.
Don't turn your back to her, Kelpie.
Yeah, she's cool.
Huh.
Her name is Ethwin.
Can I do like a perception check to see kind of what happened to her? Like, what is she? I guess,
I feel like that'd be
if that makes
Uh,
more sense.
I think she's a ghost.
You could make me. I guess technically, I think it's a religion check.
She can't lie.
To
I
understand
could just ask her.
mundane.
Religion.
I'll be good with that.
I can try. I'm not really great with it.
I mean, she literally can't lie right now, so you just ask her what happened to her.
I will open up my spell
Well,
books and
I
flip
got
through
a
things.
4.
Never mind. I was gonna try to help you and give you advantage, but you rolled too quick.
Too late.
I would say even. Yeah, even with a 4, you're just like, this thing looks like a ghost. Just because of like just the culture
Yeah.
of telling stories about ghosts. But other than that, you really don't know much about undead.
Ghost half elf.
Would I know? Like, are ghosts like super common? Do I recognize this as like a threat not only to us but to like this plane or something like that?
So I would say do you have knowledge religion as part of your background in training? I don't know if you have it trained.
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I read a lot, but not as one of my skills.
It feels like year 1 paladin school stuff, but like you're very specialized.
Yeah.
I just don't like ghosts.
Mhm.
Ghost.
All right. So she just kind of floats there and just stares at you, Kelpie, but doesn't move.
Oh, okay. So just to I'm not the sharpest light bulb in the shed.
What?
Don't worry about it. We undefile this place, and I mean, you could like tell us who did this, and we could try to deal with that too. But I'm here to help you, Ethwin, as a friend. I think we're friends now. Are we
The
friends
dead
now?
have no
Can't lie
need.
to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there. That wasn't very friendly.
The dead have no need for friends.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll still do you a favor, even if we aren't friends. So where do we need to go? What do you just point me in the direction?
She points at the door.
Okay. I'm gonna
Alright.
try to open the door.
Yeah, actually, before you do that, maybe I can just make sure it's not trapped or something.
Oh, do you want to like talk to her? She's not very
I don't want to say anything to her.
scary.
I don't want to go anywhere here near her.
She
I'm
passes
sorry.
through the door.
Oh dear lord.
Okay. I'm gonna try to open the door.
No, wait.
I tried to open the door.
Dude.
Listen, you were just saying that because you were scared of Ethman. She's a nice lady.
Roll a dexterity saving throw. Just maybe they get blitzed.
Oh, am I rolling something here, Chris?
So what are you gonna do?
I just want to try to open it.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Likewise.
Hey, I have something kind of stupid out of character. Just to quickly ask, I realized that this entire time I haven't had armor equipped. So, can I put that on now? And can we say that just at some point Nadine had put on her armor?
Didn't have armor equipped.
What was
You
your
know,
AC?
I was wondering.
What was your AC before you?
It was. I have to still put it on. I'm asking you
Well, okay,
permission because
what-
I didn't want to
what is
like.
it right now?
It was 14.
That's not bad for just no armor.
That's mine.
I'm kind of a buff gal.
Damn.
Hang on. Okay, wait.
Put your damn clothes
Okay.
on, lady.
Sorry. Okay. I'll put it on.
Just try
Is that a yes to put on armor, Chris?
Yeah, that's fine. You can have armor.
All right.
This whole time.
It's like we're in session 8, and she's just like, I guess I'll wear this heavy stuff.
I'm gonna.
It's
I
hard
don't
to
have
shift in it,
anything
though.
on.
So
That's
Let's
No,
just
I
make
think
sure
it's-
that mine was equipped. No, I'm not kidding.
Talak, you saying
I'm
something?
kind of tanky, which is
Oh.
weird.
No.
I'm just waiting for Kelpie to open the door,
Yeah,
and
I'm
whatever
trying to
happens,
open the
happens.
I'm trying to open the door. There's just some.
All right. As you reach down to kind of grab the lock and push it open, you see very briefly a hidden arcane sigil manifest and just shing across the door. And as soon as it's there, do you what languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Primordial.
Okay. All right. You wouldn't recognize it. It's there. It's gone. You might be able to draw it from memory, maybe. But you are going to be hexed for the next
Oh,
hour,
Lord.
as there was a glyph of warding embedded as a trap on the door.
Hey,
Well, what did I tell you, Kelpie?
there
Things like
was
this happen.
magic.
I put my
Yes, there
hand
was.
on
I
it.
will try to move past Kelpie.
No, I pushed through the door.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, did the door open?
Yep. It affected your wisdom,
Okay.
just as a note.
So how does that work? Like, what is?
As the hex spell. So basically, the person who cursed you, unknown, if they're around or whatever, because it was an arcane trap, may do additional necrotic damage whenever they hit you with an attack.
Okay.
But basically, you have disadvantage on all ability checks made with wisdom
Okay.
until the spell ends, or if you drop to 0 hit points.
Oh.
A remove curse would get rid of it, and you I think it lasts just 1 hour.
Do I know what it like? Do I know that that's what it's doing to me, or do I just know I've been magicked?
I don't know if the character would know
Okay.
specifically what had happened, but it's like, you suddenly just feel perhaps more bumbling or perhaps more clueless.
So the party wouldn't even notice.
I mean,
Well,
I could probably tell him.
Yeah, you could probably
Yeah.
tell that something magical had happened, because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't good, probably. But then nothing hurt you.
Yeah, nothing's different, guys.
I
don't
could
feel
figure
any-
it out for you.
I don't feel any different. All right.
Other than that, the door just swings right open, and there's a short stairwell that kind of goes down a bit into. There's a small room with 4 columns, various urns and pots spread around. Ithwin stands in the center, floating, just as if she's like subject to some breeze that you do not feel. There's an additional short stair that heads down to the south, one to the north, and a doorway and a frame to the west. It's as you step into this chamber and kind of your steps skip across the stone that you begin to hear the snapping of cartilage and bone. And that is when the cackling begins. As you just start hearing,
Nope,
hell
nope,
no.
nope.
as
Ethwin, what's that?
I'm like
she
pinching the
she
bridge of my
turns,
nose.
she turns to
Oh,
the
Lord, no.
north, and she says, "The dark shadows have brought back the restless dead." And she just floats there as these skeletal creatures come crawling out of the chamber to the north, having become uninterred from their sarcophagi. And let's put them on.
Oh, go on,
the
Kelpie,
map.
step into the room.
I'm in the
Yep.
room.
Have fun.
I'll have
Yes.
fun. Hey, Ethwin, can you want to help us out? You help me, I help you, kind of thing.
I don't think the ghost's gonna help you, Kelpie.
Ghost might help. Wait, Ethwin, do I have to destroy these guys to help undesecrate you?
We need to move forward. I don't know what is going on.
We're gonna let
Just,
Kelpie
like,
take the lead
yelling-
here. That's what he
yelling
wants to
back
do.
at us. There's there's
You and me both,
something's
Moss.
funny. Somebody's laughing and telling jokes or something. Oh, when did we roll initiative? Oh,
This is last.
nah, that's a 10.
Alok, if you let Kelpie die, I will haunt you forever.
I'm not going to let him die. I'm just going to let him do what he wants to do.
Wants to befriend the undead? Then let him, I guess.
I don't want to befriend the undead.
I mean, really,
I
if you
mean,
think
I
about
don't.
it,
Oh, well,
Well,
I rolled an 8 for initiative.
I rolled a
I
10.
rolled a 6.
I got a 7.
I'm still not clear on how to roll in here.
What do you
that's
mean?
fine.
On roll 20, if you go up to the top left, you'll see your little move, draw, look stuff. You'll see a dice, and then you'll get like a simple dice roller. You can just roll d20 down to your dex mod.
Love how
Oh, okay.
crazy crazy on brand it is that we all roll shit initiative, but Kelpie's like, I got this. I'll go first. Just
All right,
surprise.
All right, Kelpie and okay, you guys can manually enter. Manassas, what did you roll?
6.
Nadine, what did you roll?
So sorry, I rolled a 19. I will enter that now.
Oh,
One
yeah,
of us
thank
did
God.
well.
Thank God she's in the very back.
Where am
Yo.
I?
She's an archer.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Around
you
the
guys are
corner, but-
stuck. Yeah. This is going to be very bad, isn't it?
Well,
Oh,
looks like you should have played as a team.
Hey, we're in here
Yeah.
as a team. Maybe if you weren't scared of ghosts.
I'm terrified of ghosts, and that I am not toxic. I'm not toxic. I'm okay with accepting that.
Ethwin is a sweetheart, okay?
Everyone gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well,
We don't know that.
I know that. I talked to her.
Talk to her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you missed that. I zoned a truth whatever it is. So she had to tell me the truth. So we're helping her now. That's our goal. Is we're gonna undesecrate the desecration. But we also
Aren't
told her that we wouldn't break anything.
Aren't we here to collect stuff? And would not taking stuff out of this tomb be desecrating it?
Wonderful.
I think if we help her, she'll probably
Don't
be okay.
say it out loud. She might hear you.
I'm like putting my hands up, like palms up, like what are you people doing? What do you want from me? Why are we here?
But honestly, I think we just need to protect Kelpie again.
I'll be fine, guys. There are skeletons though.
All right. So to start us off, Nadine is going to be at the top of the round.
Nadine, you should be third.
Okay. I am quickly fixing my character sheet. There we go. Cool.
You can move through another creature space.
And-
It's just it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
God, I'm a
that's-
ranger. Do I have anything about that? Come on.
No.
So she can make it.
Well,
Can I get
yes.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what's your movement speed?
My speed is. Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking. I'm so sorry. I'm looking where that is. Am I stupid?
You're long tooth.
Am I dumb?
I think you're 30.
Well, shifters get some other stuff, I think.
It says
Well, it
it right
depends on
next to your
the stuff, yeah.
proficiency.
You should say walking
Oh.
speed.
Proficiency, initiative, armor, defenses, conditions. I'm so sorry. I don't have my glasses. I can't see anything. No, I'm not.
Armor class goes straight up.
Armor class. Oh, 30.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
30?
She had to dash to do that, right? To get where she is.
Yeah, because that was about 40.
I think I believe I messed up my armor. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. I think I put on the wrong thing. I tried to put on the light thing and I think I fucked it up. But that's. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best.
What
No.
number?
We bought some of it.
I have the boots.
Yes. Should be Nadine.
Nadine, are you wearing that stuff?
No.
Oh well.
Why?
I don't know what
I
it
spent
is.
100 gold on that, Nadine. Where did you
Okay,
put it?
I'm so sorry. I'm going into my equipment now. Can you?
Manassas is putting his hands up
Specify.
again. Like, what are you doing? What are you
I don't even know
doing?
There-
what she had. She had like
Yeah, who has the bracers of archery?
she should.
I
Okay.
should.
No,
Okay.
the rest of us use a bow, Nadine. Where did you put it?
Nadine, you're really
Bracers of archery.
yeah.
Add. Okay. And then I
There
just need regular
yeah.
armor.
There was
I mean-
also a nature's mantle. I forget who had that. That has to be Nadine because it's a druid or a ranger.
Yeah,
What's it
Oh, yeah.
called?
Poor boss.
Nature's mantle. It basically allows you to take the hide action as a bonus. Take hide as a bonus action if you were lightly obscured, like in foliage or dim light.
That is insane. We went through so much to get those.
Sorry, I'm looking for it on like what's it called in. I'll write it into my sheet
Mhm.
in a minute.
I'm not a. So some of the stuff is augmented through Kobold Press materials. So in Roll20, so it may not be on D&D Beyond, so it may need a manual entry, but the
Okay.
magic item list is always in your journal on the Roll20 stuff if you'd like to use that as a resource to copy and paste from.
Got it.
Nature's Mantle and our Braces of Archery are both, yeah, it's basic rule stuff, so that should be in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I know the Belt of the Wilds
Nature's-
is a tome of magic.
If you just go to inventory and then manage inventory.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Those are...
Wait, I think we should get back to the turn order
Yeah,
though. Here.
we'll do it
Yeah.
later. I just
Either way, Nadine did a double move, right?
Yeah, so that's her action.
Yes.
I just can't
Alright,
believe Nadine has been fucking naked this whole time. Like you have.
I
all
haven't
this
been naked. I'm just
crazy
stupid.
You have all this
Nerf.
crazy stuff that like we got you, and you're just.
All right. This has been one long
I
turn.
put them
so-
on. I put them on. I put them on. I put them on.
All right,
We're fine.
skeletons, let's do this thing. Why do they all go before me?
Okay.
Uh,
Wait. Sorry. I did that. Do I still have a bonus action?
You dash.
You do have a bonus action, yes.
Can I shift?
yeah, you can shift.
Thank you. Okay, that's my turn.
There you go. That was.
You have to make a shifting joke, and you got to say, "Hey guys, pause." Like PAWS. Okay.
Oh lordy. Lord.
I know.
Oh,
Dude, you must be
Okay.
kidding me right now.
Oh, meow.
But she's a
All right, the-
dog.
Skeleton, I'm gonna have the neighbors worried about me. The skeleton marches forward and comes through the doorway, up the stairs, shambling all about, cackling the entire time.
I think I missed the joke. What's so funny?
And he's gonna get up here and kind of enter this threatened space. As a note, while this skeleton is releasing this kind of death cackle, while anyone is within 30 feet of it, it is a demoralizing effect. If you start your turn within 30 feet of a cackling skeleton, and you can hear it, you have to make a wisdom save, or you will have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ooh, shit. Lordy Lou. Okay.
That's the end of its turn. It can't move any further. The other skeleton is going to be able to make it into this space, and it's going to come up here and just take its bony mitt and just slam into you, Kelpie, as to the best of its ability. 15 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty, it is going to bludgeon you and do 4 damage.
I'm so fucked.
All right. The other skeletons, as Ifwin was saying, the shadows have come. These particular skeletons are encased in writhing shadows that almost look like flames. And as this one steps out and peers
I'll be right back.
beyond its buddies, it kind of looks at you, Kelpie, and it throws a mote of this shadowy fire your direction and just sort of like lobs towards
What the
you.
fuck?
It is going to use a Death Mark ability. Which is going to hit. The mote of dark flames hit you and then begins to kind of envelop your body. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Of course you do. Yeah. That's a 17.
17 is enough to pass. It kind of ebbs off of your body and kind of rots your flesh as it kind of burns out. And the other one is, oh goodness, that is getting packed in this house here. Has to basically double move just to get to the opposite side. All right, Kelpie. You just need to make just a whiz save at the start of your turn.
At disadvantage.
No, checks are at disadvantage.
Oh.
Saves
Hey.
are.
Look at
Yeah.
that fucking nat 20. Look at that.
Oh,
All right.
Look at us.
okay.
Alright. Alright, Mr. Skeletons, I'm gonna blow you away. And I'm gonna use Gust of Wind. Ethwin, look out! Be careful. So they all need to make strength saves.
Dios mio.
One of them is going to fail, right? It was DC 14. And again, if you could link the spell card, that would help me out. Perfect. All right. That is going
Do
to.
they count as gas or vapor?
No, they do not.
They just use
The two here, I'm gonna say the two here in the center, the ghost and the cackling skeleton, are in front of you. I believe it was. No, it was the. I'm sorry, it was the shadow skeleton. So there's one of these two in the back. All right, they will stop at the wall.
So even if they pass that strength saving throw, does that the half their movement thing still count or no?
I believe half damage, but
No, it's not damage. So anywhere in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot.
I believe that should still apply because like the main effect is like the knockback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah, they still have to spend the extra movement. but
Yeah.
they're on top of us anyway. I don't think it's gonna do much.
If you're gonna hang tight there and kind of have this ball of wind pointed at them,
Yeah, I'm just like trying. You guys, help! Help me!
So, I suppose I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
yes, please.
All right,
Oh lord.
did I do it? Oh, I rolled 3 by accident. I thought it didn't do it. All right, 18 is the first one I did.
Bad news, they're vampires.
I'm at it beyond 20, guys. I'm sorry. 18.
18 passes.
All right. I mean, I suppose I can go for max damage here then, because I don't
Yeah.
know what else to do. I'm going to
Yeah,
cast
obviously.
Firebolt.
Well, I can't hear you. There's a lot of wind.
I think you
Um,
should, like, obviously do the most amount of harm possible.
Why are you
You know, I don't need your
whispering?
sex right now. I'm very, very scared.
Yeah. There's like
Hey.
just tons of like dust and like
Yeah.
everything just floating around at this point.
I got a 10 to hit.
Are you wearing eye protection?
No!
A 10 does hit.
What's
All
that?
right. I'm attacking one directly in front of Kelpie. I should.
All right, go for it.
Just like
Let's
goes
see.
between my legs.
6 fire damage. There's a guy right in front of Kelpie as I wind up the curveball. I accidentally slap Manassas' face behind me. Oh, sorry, brother. And I'll just fling it, and it will curve right around Kelpie's neck, just barely missing and slamming right into the side of the skeleton's face. Burst of green flame.
Neat.
Edgy. I like it.
Right.
Hell yeah.
The flame does take hold. It burns a portion of its chest and ribcage. It's still standing and in okay shape, but you know, it's hard to tell as far as these guys are concerned. You know, they've not got much meat left on their bodies.
That will be my turn.
It is the worst of the meat.
That's a strange way to put it because it's
Oh,
like
no.
bones. I liked it.
Can get there.
Good job, Chris.
Hell
So, looks like about the only thing I can do that's gonna be effective is
Lovely frog.
right here. I want to make a flaming sphere.
yeah. Oh.
What?
Nice.
Wait, where?
Think of a flight?
Right here.
That's gonna get put out by my. Why are you
This is
attacking
magical.
everybody?
Magical flame.
Then I'm gonna ram it into the skeleton in front of you.
Oh.
As a bonus action.
Does. Is
Uh,
that?
it is 10 feet in diameter, I believe.
5 feet.
5 feet in diameter. All right, so it's right here, and then you're going to roll it into the skeleton that is by Kelpie.
I believe that only applies to magical flame.
Yeah,
but
this
that's
is
not magical.
Magical flame.
this is
Okay,
magical.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
should be,
It's like,
unless your spell says otherwise.
If I've learned anything from the hatred between the Jinn and the Ifrit, it's that wind makes the fire burn hotter.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was reading a book yesterday about the
Big
city of
nerd
brass.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say
Nice.
It doesn't say
Yeah.
anything about not
Yeah.
putting out.
It should be good then.
Okay, cool.
It's good.
That's fine.
And that's my turn.
All right. Did you make that attack?
No, there's no way to
Oh,
have
it's
it roll 30 feet in that tiny room, so it's just
Yeah.
there. And when they
I-
start their turn next to it, then they have to make a dex save.
You can move it up to 30 feet and ram it into a creature. So that creature does need to make a saving throw when you ram it into him, correct?
3 feet.
I don't
It's
think you
about-
need
That
like the
was-
full 30 feet. I think you could
Yeah.
just ram. But
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a charge to where you have to move it a certain distance for it to
Yeah,
be
you
effective.
can just move it into it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I moved it into it, so it needs to make a dex save.
Blowski. Hell
I'm good at reading.
yeah. I believe you, champ.
Hey,
It's
that's
hard.
a 12. What was the DC?
13.
Higher than
Nice.
12.
Alright,
So
go
that's
ahead
a
and
fail.
roll them bones.
Your
No.
old damn
No,
bone.
no. No, no.
Roll number
They're skeletons. Come on.
It was
Really,
great. I liked it. I liked it.
I like the two, Chris.
Bony
Stop
Jones
liking
with
it.
Skilly Crew.
All right, Moss's turn comes to an end. Manassas is next. As you are kind of clustered in between Moss, Talak, and Nadine, they are in a very tight corridor that descends down 5 feet of steps into a room full of skeletons and a fiery sphere. And Kelpie.
Hello. What? There's the wind. I can't.
didn't
If-
say
If you were to
What?
try to move down to the
Oh,
room, you would have to
Kelpie.
go through both me and Nadine and Kelpie.
So that I'm basically I can't do melee. I can't get into melee. Huh?
You would have to dash in order to get into the room, I believe, because you have 30 feet, right?
So
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you would have to dash in order to get into the room.
he could get behind me with
Yeah.
his movement without dashing, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could like heal me. Is that something you do? My bones hurt. Please.
You should really get behind us, Kelpie.
I have
You
to hold the
should.
win.
Um,
I'm holding the win.
Are there already mechanical like bonus action rule stuff set in place to where like two melee characters, like a melee character, can swap positions as a thing? Or
No,
would
that's
that
a
just be,
Battle
like-
Master specific feature.
It is
Yeah.
okay. It's already
Yeah.
in there as a battle master feature.
I can
Yeah,
technically take the shove action and just be like, fucking move.
Don't do it.
We should
If you
never
push
quit.
me, I'll turn this wind around. So help me God.
Why are you going against us?
Because you just threatened me. That's not very nice.
I'm just trying to get by, man. Alright, I'm done.
What the fuck?
Can I dash? Can I dash and not be in the fire and flames?
Yeah, 100%. You could. You basically are you wanting to get adjacent to one of the skeletons? You can either I'd say there's a more crowded side of the skeletons you can get to, or like an open side of the skeletons.
Ay, Dios mío. First, real quick, boss, does this ball give off light mechanically?
Yeah, I would say that it's a ball of flames.
does.
I would say it does. Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's also
So
in the rules.
20 by
yes.
20.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It
So
lights
I'm
us
gonna,
up.
Bright
gonna-
light, 20 foot. Dim light
Oh,
for an additional.
wanna dash, and while I dash, I'm gonna drop this torch, equip my shield, and I'll get to the dense ball.
Got it.
How many skellies are in this room right now?
There are 4 skellies.
4 skellies. Okay, I'm confident in myself. I
I believe in you.
don't have anything to do with bonus action. So I just brace myself.
You said
All right.
the thick side, right?
Yeah, I
Not
was
the
gonna say, I think
other
you
side.
meant, like here.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So there's
Again,
you
just
can
press-
either be to the right of me where there are 3 skeletons directly in front of you, or you could be to the left of me when there's one like diagonally in front of you, and then the other 2 on the other side of that skeleton.
I'll get to where the 3 are. I want to get where the party is, man.
Just make it.
Got it. All right,
Yeah.
Manassas just kind of squeezes his Manassas past you into the corner.
Nice.
And at that point, it is the end of the top of the round. Nadine, you're back up.
Woo.
Awesome. Okay, you're there.
Hello.
Can I theoretically move forward and go to the left of Kelpie and get there? I can't. Cool.
That would provoke on one of them, I believe, as you pass through Kelpie's square.
What does that necessarily mean? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go here and avoid that?
No.
If you're
No.
coming through
Okay,
my
Not where
skeleton,
you're moving from.
All right,
Mm.
I'll take it then. I'll go here. I'll take the hit.
No, you won't.
Mhm.
I rolled a 4.
Nice. Safe.
Say natural one.
All right.
What did you say?
I do
What?
an acrobatics check. Can I do a cool flip while I do my
hope
bow
so.
shot? Love you too.
Just does a backflip and
Um,
lands on her head.
No.
Kelpie just wants anyone else in this campaign to eat shit for once.
All right, let
The
me.
wind, I can't hear what you say.
The first thing I'm gonna do is the shifting strike to the skeleton directly north of me. Which is my bonus action. That's an 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
That is 6 damage.
Nice. Can you
I
ping the one?
chew. This one.
Perfect.
Yeah, that one. I didn't. Thank you to whoever did that. I don't think I meant to. And then I think I'm too close to longbow, so. Actually, can I longbow the boyo who is to the left of me?
It will always be at disadvantage because there's an enemy within 5 feet of you.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I will dagger the guy, the same dude I hit before.
If
as
you
my
hold
main
your
attack.
mouse button, you ping, by the way.
Got it. Okay. This is to hit, which is a 13.
13 does hit. Crap AC. Slow
Yay!
and bony.
And that's 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, Nadine is
11
the
total.
first to drop one of these skeletons as it just and it just pile of bones on the ground.
Good riddance. The
I
bones just
chew
go
on the
flying through
bones.
air as soon as they drop. What
Bones.
was that?
Disgusting.
Just chewing on the bones.
Every single one
It's-
of these skeletons that start their turn in this, so that guy and the guy behind him have to make strength saving throws again.
So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Nadine needs to make a dex save.
Ah.
Yeah.
You're within 5 feet of that sphere.
Okay.
Oh, it's hot.
That's fine. I'm dexterous. I have a +6. 11.
That's a fail. Do you want me to re-roll that? 2d6
It's okay.
damage every time?
It's okay.
The DM will roll it.
Okay, have fun. It's 2d6.
Said I like
That's-
causing pain.
Wow.
All right. The GM gets to control the magical orb and deal 5 damage to Nadine. Take that.
Do the skeletons? Is it when
5?
you end your turn next to him?
So it's when you end your turn.
Just 5?
Yeesh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm at 27 now. Let me update my person.
Oh, so that skeleton passed?
The kind of sinuous, cackling skeleton here, you can see kind of writhing pulsations of necrotic energy through its veins, and they all kind of course up like energy up to its neck, and this like,
Veins?
this dark, like almost necrotic glow comes from its vocal cords, and it stops laughing for just a moment to look at the three of you, and it just shifts its disposition and says, "Don't you know you're all going to die down here?" And it's going to use its mock ability.
Damn.
Manassas, Kelpie,
This is
Nadine.
What's that?
I need the three of Manassas, Kelpie, and Nadine to make me charisma saving throws, please.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
I want you to know, Chris, I enjoyed that voice.
18!
so much.
18! 18!
Wait,
Nice.
Have a thing?
Yeah,
Don't I
dude.
have a thing? What does Silver Barbs do?
18. No, that
It
doesn't
totally
help.
goes over her head.
Wait, I do have a thing. I got my motherfucking
Wave of inspiration.
wave of inspiration. Does anybody else need it? Cause I need it.
No.
Surf's
Vibe
up,
it.
Kelpie.
No.
Alright, I'm using it on myself.
Sure, so Kelpie.
So then I get to add what is it, a D6 to that?
I do like, so the Rolling Bones is like, that's a good, the band name there. I appreciate that, Godzilla.
God.
Okay, now it's a 12.
Oh! Hi, Zilla.
It's a 12 now. I'm at it. I'm fine.
Dude.
All right. What did you get, Manassas?
18.
18. Everybody passed the 12. Okay, cool. On a failed save, you're going to take half of this. You are not demoralized, but you will take, let's see, let's just say, what is it, 5? I'll roll a 2d4. Wait a minute. Half as much, all right.
Roll an 8 just because you rolled it.
6. All right, everybody's gonna, the three of you will take 3 points of psychic damage.
I do not.
Me?
And
Okay.
all of
Yeah.
us.
I'm okay.
In the
All right.
front, man.
That skeleton is going to end its turn and needs to make a dexterity saving throw or burn. I rolled the wrong skeleton. Okay, it's 8 is a fail. Please roll the fire damage there, please, Moss.
Ooh, 9.
Nice.
That is a good roll.
That was
Right.
close to maxing that out.
Skeleton begins to burn. As then we move towards the skeletons encased in writhing dark flames. Will sidestep through the shadows here.
He has to make his strength save.
Oh, you are correct at the start of the turn. All right. Lizard of failure.
What?
He gets knocked
I love
back.
lizards.
He gets knocked back.
I have a lizard.
Yeah.
All right.
Real life.
That doesn't
Nice.
account against his total move for the turn, correct? It's just he starts further
My
away.
baby. My son.
It just
I mean, it's still
says,
half.
will
My
be
crested
pushed
gecko. His
15
name is
feet
Gary.
and Any creature, so then he has
I got
half
him in
movement.
2019.
From that point, he has half. Like every 1 foot is.
I love
15
him.
for him.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, we're just gonna have both of these skellies just use their death mark abilities, as both of them are gonna hurl motes of fire. One of them is going to target you, Kelpie. The other one is going to target Nadine. As this dark flame gets thrown at Kelpie, it is going to be a 8 to hit. It's going to miss. It kind of dodges and kind of flings out of the way, smoldering out on the ground. As the second one does not hit Nadine. All right, death marks avoided. Shadow skeletons are done. Kelpie, it's back to you.
Excuse me. I am going to break my concentration on the wind, and
Going to break wind.
yeah, I'm gonna break wind. You guys like laughing so much. How about you get your own taste of it? And I'm going to.
I was.
Use Tasha's hideous laughter.
Right. A creature have your choice. All right. It
Let's
is
do
going
the
to be
right one, or
the shadow or the cackling one.
this guy, because he hit me in the face.
Okay.
With something. I'm mad at him.
Yeah, fuck
He
that
did.
guy.
Who's laughing now, dickhead?
Kelpie doesn't swear a lot. Like, he does, but he doesn't. He's always nice. So it's funny when he's mad.
Why aren't you trying to befriend these ones?
All right.
Because
We've
funny
got
when
12
Kelpie
here.
does that.
Yeah, he fails.
Oh,
All right. So this one, not a cackling skeleton. He begins to giggle, but it's more like.
oh,
I don't like them!
that's hideous.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh no.
All right. What else, Kelp?
I have no bonus action, so that is just my turn. I spit on the ground. Stupid skeletons.
It's like
Totally
laughing that sounds like
evaporates.
crying. It's like.
Oh lordy.
LP, your spit just instantly evaporates sitting
Oh,
next
yeah.
to that ball of flame.
All right. You know, no reason to break the chain. I'm going to. And you said this guy over here is prone, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Would I have decent enough line of sight on this guy?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. I'll just hold up my
Actually,
hands.
you know what? I apologize. I would say he would have a little bit of advantage because I forgot there are 4 pillars supporting the center of this. I believe
Right.
it's going to shoot through that. So he'll get a partial. I see he have a +2 bonus on his AC.
If I was to move up, would I like move up behind Kelpie? Would I be okay?
Yeah, you could avoid it there for sure.
I'll move up behind Kelpie. I'll put my hand over his shoulder, like aiming a rifle, snap my fingers, and when I snap it, my tattoos will ignite and send out another firebolt at the guy in the bottom corner.
That was pretty good.
God, I still want to fight you. God, that's cool.
All right. That is a 23 to hit.
That's a spicy yes. Go for it.
That is 3 points of fire damage. Saving my spells.
Right.
And that's my
Bonus
turn.
Hit.
That
Loss.
a cantrip?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I feel like you're always doing a lot of damage with that.
It's a 3 damage, dude. I don't know.
I know, but like I feel like overall, like the average damage output you have on that is pretty consistent.
I mean, yeah, wizard. But Moss turn.
I don't really have not a bad damage. I can play a little geek
I'm-
or-
I'm gonna move up a bit just so I can see a little more. Trying to do something, I'm working through it in my head, not sure mechanically if it's possible. I want to move the flaming sphere to
See you later, Ethan.
bounce off that guy, then come back and bounce off this guy. Is that possible?
Like pinball.
So I got 30 feet of movement, so am I able to ram it into multiple things here?
That is cool. Does he say anything about a single target?
Let's see.
It would stop once it hits the first target.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go for the guy that's on the ground.
Got it. All right. You
And
will
with
have
balls, great
advantage
balls
on
of
that.
fire.
I can't
Well,
move
actually,
it,
he
though.
would have. I think he would have disadvantage on the dex
Much
saving throw.
further.
That's how we'll rule this. So we're going to go and we can do disadvantage dex saving throw. Ooh, an 8.
No doubt. They're melee.
Fail. Yeah, that's 4 fire. And then as my action, I can't really see any of these things, can I?
Tasha's continues to affect it.
Yeah, I can't see anything here. So I'm just gonna hang out for a bit until more people move and I can actually see what's happening.
Oh.
All right, Manassas. One cackling skeleton, kind of half battered and destroyed, stands in front of you. The two shadowy skeletons are in the back corner of the room, about 15 feet away.
Alright, so there's one within melee of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it good.
Hit him in the face.
Yeah. Slamming him. Let's see. Fuck. Alright, that's a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Good.
Yep, the DOT sensor comes crushing down upon it.
Brilliant. That's 10 radiant and bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. That includes the extra radiant damage from the magic flail?
Yes, it does. That's 3 each. I don't know. Is there any way I can move to help Moss get a better view here? Or
you would, yeah, you could move through Kelpie's Square for 10 feet and then never leave this skeleton's threatened space. Basically, head to the center of the room.
I don't mind that. I want to help out my boy Moss.
You would end your you could either end your you'd end your turn adjacent to the flaming sphere. Unless you are willing to take an attack of opportunity, you could then break away from the skeleton and then get other places.
To be real, I don't think there's much of anything to give me more vision here.
There's so many of us. So he's at the very end of a hallway where Talok is, then where I am, and then you're on the right of me, and Nadine's on the left of me. Like we're all kind of stuck.
I think the best call here would just to be keep damage off the board, don't risk the opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Fair it is. Then, I'm pretty meaty, so
Yeah, he hit it. It was 10 radiant, and what was the other total?
It was 3 radiant, and then shit. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said
7.
10.
10 damage total.
10 total. Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, this one is still up, but barely.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my bonus action if I can to just like taunt this thing.
Nice.
I'm just like behind my shield, like, hit me, bitch! You can't hit me, coward! Come on.
All right. Top of round 3. We are approaching 30 seconds into combat. Nadine, what are you going to do?
SJ just stepped away.
Oh,
She's gonna make a bow attack on the purple one.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't have her character sheet though, so I can't
She
do
has
that.
a +6 dex.
Yeah.
She's gonna have proficiency, or not +6 dex. She has fucking.
This should be a
+4.
it's +7 or +6 to hit, right?
I think it would be 7.
I'll call this out too. She hasn't used her Gloomstalker double attack yet.
Well, beginning of combat has paths, so
Yeah, so
gotta remember that.
A plus. I'm just gonna roll a d20. +7 for her to hit. 13.
13 does hit.
And what is the damage for a longbow?
Longbow is
D8.
1d8 plus dex.
So
4, we'll say 4. Or 5, I don't know.
So 9 damage.
Can you check, is she using a magic bow?
I don't think so.
No.
Never got a
She
magic
has
bow.
So she has that cool one that we found that was like fancy when we were in the church place, but it had no extra properties. It just looked nice.
I think it was just sort of like just a very expensive bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it. I think that's what the thing was. It looked cooler, and she wanted to steal it. So.
Got it. She's like, nah, you can. Yeah, I see you stole that, but you can keep it. All right. So just the one attack, and that's it.
Yeah, sure. That did 9
Okay.
damage.
Got it.
That thing is
All right.
still up. All right.
Old Cackle Pants here is going to rake at the paladin before him, who just crushed him with the censer. As the hand comes down, attempts to bash 22, deuce.
Damn. That does hit. Shit, no surprise.
All right, as just klong, this bony hand strikes you. It deals 5 bludgeoning damage. That will end the cackling skeleton's turn, and then the 2 shadow skeletons are going to be there. It is going to make a save. This one can't really do anything other than make a save, correct?
I'm sorry, that was
to
5.
make the wisdom save to see if we can escape.
So see if we can escape Tasha's. We're going to roll, and it is going to be a bogus roll at a 7.
Ooh.
In which case, it then is going to make a deck save at disadvantage as it ends its turn next to fire. I rolled the wrong.
Neat.
That was
5 damage, right?
yes, 5 bludgeoning.
That's,
Just regular, non-magical skeleton punching bludgeoning damage.
That guy's having such a bad day. He's just locked
This-
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
corner, crying, getting beat up by fire.
He's like
I'm
he's
about to make
covered
it
in
straight
shadow
worse.
fire, and then he's like
Sorry,
on
I'm
actual
back.
fire.
Hi.
As then he's going to take. Please roll additional damage, Moss, for the flaming sphere. 7 additional fire. All right, he's just.
Did I miss anything?
Shadow
Your turn.
skeletons
We played your turn for you. We just had you longbow somebody.
roasting
Oh.
on fire.
Sorry.
Okay. Did I hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did.
Did
You
nice.
did.
Sick.
You did.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Then
Very
other
good.
Mr. Shadow Guy is going to come up here, and with this kind of crude, rusty scimitar that is now writhing in these kind of shadowy hill, just dark flames kind of envelop the pommel. It strikes down on you. It's going to just make a multi attack against you, Nadine, and strike you twice with its blade. It is going to roll at. It's technically just rolling at normal. So the first one is a 23.
AC 14.
And then the second one I would just roll as a single roll.
Oh.
And a crit.
Oh.
I will silvery barbs that. I
Yeah,
will
I was
silvery
gonna
barbs
say.
that crit.
Okay, yeah. So before I apply anything and roll damage, is there any?
Yep, silvery barbsing, and I'm going to give advantage to. No.
Okay.
And I'm going to give advantage to. Kelpie hasn't really been doing attacks, so I'm going to give advantage to Manassas, but he has to reroll that attack.
Bravo.
Rolling. Still hits.
Not a crit, though.
Hurts less. All right, so I will roll 2 damage rolls. So that is going to be
For me?
against you, Nadine. All right, the first one is going to do 8 slashing.
Fuck.
The second one will do 11.
What's that total?
Kept it from
19.
19.
You ain't down, though.
Math is
As
No.
it went for its attack against her, I just waved my hand in the air, and you watched as like a ring of fire, green
Okay,
flame,
hang
enveloped
on.
its arm and just snapped down on it and bent it a little bit to the
I'm
side.
at 5.
You're fine.
Dios, man. Okay.
I'm okay, guys.
Smack the dog shit out of
I
this guy
don't-
in front of me.
I'm okay.
The blade is determined by fate. Narrowly
I have
misses
armor now, guys. I'm okay.
a vital artery. Kelpie, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Where'd the music go? Oh no! God, it was on a 20 and then it rolled over, but it's still 19. That's gonna hit.
Hate to say it.
All right, buddy. 8 my
Oh,
sword.
man.
That's 8 damage as I smack him in the head with a long sword.
All right, cackle pants.
Yeah, cackle pants.
All right, that is enough to down him.
Yeah, you stupid motherfucker. And I'm going to bonus action healing word for Nadine.
Oh, thank you. How much do I get?
5.
Okay.
Minimal healing word.
Oof.
Minimal
Okay.
word.
Yay, I'm at 10. Okay.
Yay!
A 1-syllable word. You got.
It's like next time use a longer word.
Yeah. Exactly.
What would that word be? I don't.
It's just yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like tap on the back. Yep.
Got it.
Huh. First 2 letters of health.
Why are you
Nice.
gritting at me? You're weird, man.
Health.
All right.
There you
Kelton
go.
downs one of the skellies. Talok, the battlefield has opened up.
Don't
The
get it.
tide has shifted. What will you do?
I'm gonna move up there. I'm gonna move up in front of this guy. I can move down there.
I was gonna
And
say,
I'm going to attack this guy with my long sword.
My long
we're like,
sword.
we're matching.
Long sword.
Alright, so long sword. That is a 10 to hit.
Ooh.
10.
Ooh.
That is not enough to strike.
Well,
Ooh.
unfortunate. It's my turn.
Yes.
Bardic inspiration.
I'll just sort of stand there. I sort of miss.
You have
I go for it.
Oh!
I go for the swing. I go completely wide. There's a split second where the fear of humiliation is on his face, and he just looks at the skeleton.
Oh.
You couldn't do better than that. You could never hit me.
That's yeah. You tell him. You tell him.
For a second, I thought you were going to
No!
look into the skeleton's face, and off of its
Hit
face,
him, damn
a
it!
reflection of Manassas's like disapproving stare.
I'm just gonna taunt the skeleton. I'm just gonna taunt the skeleton away from Nadine
Could have done better than that.
as best as I can.
No.
It's okay.
All right. Moss.
I trust you guys.
Stop this adventure.
I trust you guys. I trust you guys. I'm just this whole talking thing. I'm not great at it.
Okay.
It's hard
Felt-
for me.
So,
I'm much better at like not that.
Moss is just gonna casually walk up to the entrance now that I can kind of see stuff.
Oh, hey
It
Moss.
Like, slowly
Happy
just
birthday.
flick his wrist and move the. It is my birthday. Just gonna move the flaming sphere back and then ram it back into the skeleton again.
All right.
nice.
The sphere rolls dangerously close to Manassas and stops,
Oh!
and then goes full force the other direction.
Wow, that was.
Um,
I really thought Moss was just going evil there for a second.
Ah, it's his birthday every day. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I think it's really funny and I can't explain it.
All
You
right.
almost got a crit there, Chris.
You have 14.
Ooh.
Oh god.
It's a, actually, no, it's
Yeah.
a 13. So that still takes half damage.
All right.
Might kill him. Big.
So that's
Alright.
4 damage.
The room begins to smell like charred carbon and
No.
Oh.
just like I don't know, like maybe like smoked out bones to where like the marrow is beginning to kind of like boil out.
Bad second.
I would
And
hate
it's-
to have a world with a lot of this pollution
It's-
everywhere,
Yeah.
all of the time.
Smells
That
like
would
charbon in
suck.
here.
That would honestly be the worst.
I don't think you understand.
I would
I
hate
don't
that.
think you understand what that is. I don't-
I'm just saying.
I think we're doing a lot of talking, not a lot of killing.
Hey,
All
go
right.
teams, go team, go.
Wait.
All right.
Whatever.
I still got more here. Is that
Yeah,
guy dead? Or is he.
He's not dead, but he's just a pile of flaming bones.
Okay, then
It's fucked up.
I'm within the distance, so I can Thorn Whip him. Not
Ooh.
sure if this will be
How far is
30
30
feet.
feet.
That is some Groot
love it.
level vines. Let's go.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that
That
is.
is a 21 to hit.
21
Damn.
definitely hits.
Get him.
Or
Fuck
5 damage.
Gonna be brought closer to you though.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I
He-
want him there.
Yeah,
I mean, no matter where you bring him, he's gonna still be in the circle of fire.
I believe Thorn
It's
Whip
his
does
corner.
it
He's in
twice.
trouble. That's his corner. He's gonna stay there.
Doesn't he?
Got it.
Don't I have? Isn't there like a concentration check or some shit? If he gives
Every time he receives damage, yeah.
So I need to make that. I just.
No, it's not a concentration seg. It's basically it's when he receives damage, he can possibly break out of that roll. So I just
Oh.
make a couple of whiz rolls.
And that is my turn.
Still doesn't
DC
break it.
14.
All right, Manassas. The pathway before you is clear. You are in the corner. There to your immediate front, 10 feet away is a flaming sphere. Behind that flaming sphere is a skeleton trapped on the ground in the corner.
Hey,
Nadine,
Kelpie.
Kelpie, and Talok are surrounding the other skeleton in the center of the room.
If you move to either of these skeletons, you're gonna be in range of taking fire damage.
I think it's when you end your turn.
You can just ever so
Okay.
faintly hear the screaming of Luke's aunt and uncle from the corner.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm coming to help you. Oh no.
Alright, you're gonna
Tatooine too soon? I don't know. I tried it, but it failed.
Not too soon.
Yeah, tattoo soon. I mean, yeah.
Uh,
Oh
I-
no.
So are you
I
gonna go to
read-
the one we're surrounding, or you're gonna go to the one that's...
I want to go to the one y'all are surrounding. It hit my friend. It hit my
You're in front of it now.
Fuck
Wait,
on.
which friend?
My friend. You're my friend. You.
Aww,
Let's
you're
start the
my
daughter.
friend.
All right.
I feel like this is...
Nadine
And I have
stares at the
abandoned.
ground and doesn't know how to take affection or nice
I'm,
things.
I'm like the guy who wants to be
That's
friends
what
with
I'm here
everybody. I
for.
feel like this isn't the place for this, so...
Okay, that's 21 to hit.
Woo!
When one hits.
You're scary.
I am.
But you know what
Thank
you
you.
don't have? A cool straw hat. I'm just gonna tip my hat at him.
Or a ball of fire.
Perfect. Let me see. I'm bad at math. I'm sorry. That's 14 radiant and bludgeoning damage. It just when Talak like insults this, like misses the hit and like seems all nervous and stuff. The ball and chain just goes whooshing from off screen into its face, like the radiant blast.
Looking like the
Specifically-
reveal trailer for Simon for Smash Brothers.
Nice.
Manassas, specifically how much radiant damage was that?
Specifically, that was 8 radiant damage.
Damn.
Okay, that one
Yeah.
is nearly dead.
Kick
Oh.
ass.
The
Ooh.
mace kind of glows as it kind of crashes through the skeleton's body. The shadows recede. Its rib cage kind of like splinters apart a bit.
That's badass.
And it is kind of like
Ooh.
teetering on kind of a crumbling spinal column at this point. It still has enough
Hey, yo.
power to stand and fight you.
I will slowly lift my head towards Manassas, give him like a nod of the head, push my glasses up. Good hit. I think I might need to get new glasses.
Alright. So Manassas, you made
Just
a
cracked in half right down here.
Manassas, you made a 10-foot move to get to where you are. You are in danger of being burned by the orb, but if you move out of this creature's range, it will have a threatening attack of opportunity against you. Do you want to stay and face the fire? What else would you like to do with your turn?
He could push through its space.
Could
and
I?
just get there.
Oh, that's
Beautiful. I just like pat Talak on the shoulder. I was like, next time, Jim. And walk on past.
I'll just like I'll give him like the nod and push it out of his way.
literally jock checks a skeleton. Oh
All right. You kind of force your way through the space as part of the motion of this swing of this flail, and kind of standing in a depression here. You're going down a couple of steps into a smaller crypt room, but the three of you basically have this thing completely surrounded. Top of the round, Nadine.
Kill it.
Walk 'em up.
Jojo, kick it.
We're gonna we're gonna bite it again. We're gonna ang first.
Gotta stop.
Because I
Whoa,
can just
whoa, whoa.
do both.
Wait.
That is a 11 to hit.
11 is not enough to hit this one.
Okay, then I'm gonna dagger.
All right.
Ooh, that's 17.
17 does.
And that is for 8 piercing damage.
8. All right. Nadine, the bite comes down, misses. The dagger's clean. You find the soft spot. You find the spinal column.
It's like
The
Jenga.
yeah, exactly.
Snap
The
it.
top half of the skeleton kind of topples over itself as it drops its kind of fiery scimitar, and it just sort of tumbles into a smoking, shadowy pile of bones, leaving just one very sad but laughing and burning skeleton. It's just...
I give you a
Nadine gets really nervous, but like when she gets nervous, she also kind of laughs. So because the skeleton's laughing, she's kind of like.
Don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him. Stop. He's under a magical spell. You don't have to do that.
Manassas is giving you a thumbs up. He supports you. It's fine.
That was odd.
It is kind of funny.
A whiz save.
It's real weird. I almost
She's
feel like
having a
walking
rough
away.
time.
Oh,
All right. The skeleton realizes that none of this is funny.
It starts laughing.
Action is gone!
It starts laughing and then just pops its head up like, wait a minute. That's true.
The flames still continue to burn it. I think that save has to happen at the end of its turn.
Yeah, it's at the end of the turn, so it can run away from
Oh, I'm
it.
fine.
It's
I'm
still
just being
it's
dramatic.
well, technically it's still prone, and it will do a dex save at disadvantage because it's still on fire. All right, it's a 12, so please roll more fire damage.
This isn't funny at all.
I mean, prone doesn't skip its turn.
That's 2.
Well, it had to. When does it make the Tasha's save?
This
Anytime it
question.
takes damage, or at the end of each of its turn,
Oh, okay.
Anytime it takes damage. Oh.
or at the
Should have
end
made
of
it
its
full.
All right.
So that
So
its
at,
whole turn.
as the roasting skeleton sitting there in the corner, like realizes its terrible position, it stops laughing. It looks around,
Oh.
and then it just goes and just crumbles into ash.
That took so long. Dear God. Are we done?
Yeah.
Can you make the ball of fire go away so I can go talk to Ethlin?
Kelpie, how about we have a talk first?
Okay. well, I just like get really
Oh,
close to the fire and like, shit.
I want to
Perhaps
keep this ball
we
for
let-
as long as I can.
Perhaps we
It's
do let
just a minute,
Manassas
but
go first.
What a
I did good.
Smoke
there, man.
inhaled.
What do you
Oh, you did wonderfully, Kelpie. You're doing great, but how do I put this?
I just like take out my tobacco pipe and just slowly start puffing it out. Be like, I don't know, how do I light it with the big ball of fire? I don't
Blow
know, how do
smoke
you
in your
put this?
face.
You see,
Ethwin?
I don't like Ethwin at all.
Okay,
don't
but
know
do
if
you
it's a
like
good
her?
thing.
Would you think you'd like her more if she was shooting us with ghost arrows?
No, you do have a point there, Kelpie. However, you are not, the sturdiest of folks, and
What if Manassas and I hold hands at the front?
Oh, I need one hand for my shield.
You wanna hold my hand?
I could.
Okay,
Maybe.
see? Does that work?
Kelpie,
Why?
you get
I kind of
2
look
health
at
and 1
Hallock
temp
like,
hit
is
point.
this...
What?
Huh?
I'm healing you. You get 2 health and 1 temp hit point.
I'm also going to heal Nadine. It's like, is
And-
Nadine still freaking out? Who cares?
Nadine is at a point in her life where she's not entirely phased, but she's also at like 10 health.
I'll give you like a supportive pat on the back, and I'll lay on hands you for another 10. It's not.
She looks like she has a little bit more blood in her system now after that. Like she was looking a little weirdly pale, but it's like in a way where she was like, it's fine, everything's fine, but it's like little
Monster,
not
strange.
fine.
She looks a little better.
What was the number you gave me?
2 hit points and 1 temp HP, and then I just did it for Nadine too, and she got
Oh.
4.
Yeah,
and 1
thank you
temp.
guys.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
no,
I'm
you
doing
take
better.
the temp.
Okay, hey,
Moss.
this is a good
Um,
spot